If you desire health, you must assume it, even though the doctor's reasoning world produces proof to the contrary. You must be ever aware that they are not your God, that there is only one God and his name is I Am. When you point to another as an authority in your world, you are transferring the power that belongs to God to an idol. Now if you call for anything with the name of God, and his name is I Am, and you say I am, are you not your own maker? From Neville's 1968 lecture, A State Called Moses. Neville is trying to show you the power of what you truly are. I am. Before any other condition, you are. If you pay attention all day long, you find the different things you assert yourself to be. I am whatever your name is. I am however you're feeling. I am and so forth. But for a moment, remove all the conditions that come after I am and simply realize you are. That awareness that hears these words right now, that's the I am. Most people go through life and they base that I am and the conditions that follow the I am based on the different experiences that happen around oneself. But now we move from a helpless, limited human into the realm of thinking like a god, putting whatever we want on the essence of I am, regardless what is in the world at the moment. Look at that, the side of that.
Cheers.
Delicious. Neville says, whatever I want, I must assume the full responsibility for it. If I want to conjure health and the doctors tell me I cannot overcome my illness and I believe them, I have made my choice and must accept the responsibility for it. But if I dare to assume health, God is proclaiming it, for he has no name other than I am. So whatever we hear in the outside world, to some degree we must learn to take it as a grain of salt, that it is not permanent. And Neville uses the word dare to assume that which is contrary to what you may be being told in Caesar's world, the 3D reality. Because he understands that when you've lived that way, and when it comes to something, say like health or something important, when you're told something by what you've given authority and power to, and you haven't yet really come to know the power of your imaginal muscle, you must be bold, courageous, and daring.
You can have some of mine and I'll have some of yours. We always share, right?
So we can eat it without getting our hands dirty.
Oh my god. Try some.
Oh, bread. Green.
I know. I wonder why. St. Patrick's Day late? How is it? Is it? Very, very good. Go ahead, try. Chicken? Oh, okay. Those are. Let me know how it is. Oh, thank you. Thank you, honey. Hot. 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 Oh my god. So you're looking at this?
I'm looking at this. Look at all these chocolates, Toshi.
この、ホールドですけど、なんだろう。あ、コールド。はい。それからダブルチョコレート、フルコーンを一つください。
美味しい？
あ、美味しい。
ちょっと高いです。教えてする。高いです。
Nothing special, right?
No? A little hard.
No good.
Wow, 美味しい?
Okay, good.
Oh, good. Brain freeze. Actually, it's just simply always a good day. Okay. It's not quite like the picture. They had to put it in a dish because it's too soft. Let's see if it's good at least. That's good. Toshi, dozo. Okay? so. I was imagining he gave me a free one, and then he did. And you. They're like almost $4 each. $8 he gave us.
When you believe God is your own wonderful, loving human imagination, you are freed from the slavery of the belief in another. Man has been taught to believe in an external God, to turn to him when in need, and even if he doesn't respond, man continues to think God is doing his work. I think many can relate that since a young age of being taught that God is something on the outside, and there may be many who may feel it to be blasphemous that God may be your own imagination. And what if God was truly your imagination? As Neville teaches, you have nothing to lose, it costs you nothing. Test it out, but you must do so properly. And that's what this is all about, to help you do so properly.
What?
Why? Much.
Oh, I want. Shall we dance?
The only God who will bring you out of slavery is I am. While enslaved, assume I am free, and have the courage to continue worshiping the only God, for there is no other. God did not promise life without peril, because you are capable of falling back into your former state of consciousness. Thinking you have made a mistake, you can again bow before man-made icons and go to Mass on Sunday mornings. Neville. So Neville is teaching you, whatever is making you unhappy is because you are enslaved to something on the outside, and he's giving you the key to be able to free yourself, whatever it is that you do not want. What do you want instead? And how would it feel if you had what you wanted? But Neville is also warning, be careful not to fall back to the old way, because you have the freedom to move either way, from that who is enslaved to that who is free. Where are you placing your focus, your attention? Suffering will often remind you when you've given your power away. These are your own wake-up alarms going off. And finally, Neville says, perhaps you have a friend who desires to enjoy good health. You can give it to him in the name of God by listening to your thoughts and hearing your friend tell you he has never felt better. Who is hearing the words? I am. That's the Lord. Respond by telling your friend how great he looks in your imagination, and God is speaking. If your friend is unemployed, hear him tell you he now has a wonderful job. Congratulate him and feel the joy that would be if it were true. Sometimes it's easier to imagine for another you're not too close to whatever it is that is causing trouble, and it is often said by mystics that the good you do for others, that energy also flows back to you because we're all interconnected, we all intermingle. Just like at night when you go to bed and you have a dream, and you see a world as real as what you call reality, and yet when you wake up, this whole world dissolves back into your consciousness. Despite there seeming so many different and separate people and places and things, it was all you. It all came from you, the consciousness beyond the body and the mind. So build this imaginal muscle, not just for the things you want, but when someone dear to you wants something, imagine for them as well. This will all help you develop the imaginal muscle efficiently, and all the good you do for others, you're also doing for yourself. Well, my darlings, in the bookstore, I'm gonna have the free treat we were given. Look at how good there's. Let us go into the silence. And now, in the next moment, what do you want to imagine for yourself or for a friend? Good. Good.